Hello, race fans. We are back with another RaceFace.tv Drive-In 5. Jacob Seelman. Cole Denton is back with us. And no, you're not dreaming. We did try something a little bit different with his backdrop. Cole, his nickname, we've never actually played this up on a Drive-In 5. Your nickname is Rocket Man, but I actually thought of this first more so because you're on your flight simulator whenever you're not driving. Just, the whole space theme is maybe a little extracurricular flight sim.
Yes, it definitely is. And I thought it was pretty cool. I was scrolling through it trying to find a good background, and Jacob's like, "Oh, that one's good." So we're gonna try it.
Why not? Hey, well, what's cool about this too is to play off a pun. Some of your results recently have been haha out of this world. See, we're really doing this badly tonight. Um, all seriousness though, we are 4 races into Thursday Thunder. You are after what would be a second straight championship, just one division up. And you have not been out of the top five yet, and you have 2 victories in the first 4 rounds. Are we status quo? Is Cole Denton feeling comfortable about where you're at right now, at least?
I'm feeling pretty comfortable. I'm not the points leader, but I'm really, really close. I'm within 6 points, so I think it's going to be pretty good and a tough battle because the driver I'm battling against, he's been winning in Charlotte in summer shootout, so he's coming to Atlanta and we've been battling it out.
And just to clarify for people, he's battling Sam Butler in semi-pro this year in Thursday Thunder. I, of course, met Sam several years ago when he was just getting started in a pro late model at Hickory Motor Speedway up here in North Carolina. So I can tell you, Cole, yeah, that's the two of you ought to put on a pretty good Clash of the Titans fight in semi-pro before this is over. And you mentioned 6 points. That's 2 spots on the racetrack for those that don't know the Legends car math. It's 3 points per position through most of the field. So this is already tight. I mean, you've won 2 races, but is this one where you almost feel like it may come down to having to win at the end if it stays this close?
I think it's highly possible considering race one I finished P4, but race two I gained a lot and got 6 points closer to him. So the 6 point difference, we were the same going into race three as we are going out of race four.
So, in other words, it's tight. And you won race 4, oh, by the way. So you are 2 of your last 3 Thursday Thunder starts. What has been clicking these last couple of races? I mean, we know you know how to get around Atlanta. Was it just the little things that you and Matt and the crew have been working on to kind of get you back on that perch where you need to be?
I think just round one, I've never been good. Every year, round one, we don't have a great finish, but I was able to get back up there and finish P4 in that race. And that's been my worst finish for Thursday Thunder this season. So that's really, really good considering fourth is my worst finish out of 4 races.
And it keeps you with a better average than fourth. Oh, by the way, that would be an average finish of second, by the way, through 4 races for those doing the math. You were supposed to do round 5 this past weekend as part of NASCAR weekend. Mother Nature didn't like that. So, of course, that didn't end up going to plan. Mother Nature didn't like the entire weekend at EchoPark Speedway. Let's just be real. What did you do to pass the time compared to the rest of us who were sitting waiting for racing down in the infield? You were up in a suite, I know, at least part of the time. So what was Cole Denton doing during the 6 lightning delays that we had?
Oh, wow. It was six?
It was 6 between
Oh, wow.
between Xfinity and Cup. It was 6.
It felt like forever. Well, I was down there in the fan zone trying to set quick time on the Sims.
You were. Why am I not surprised?
Hey, I got down there to the Speed U sim and it was night in the sim and with no lights. They had it set to Atlanta and they started it in the day. And then by the time I got down there, it was like 3 o'clock. And when I got on the sim and it was night and I couldn't see anything. But
No, no light. Hang on. Okay. So fast time on the big track or fast time on the quarter mile?
well, the speed use sim was on the quarter mile, and then there was a straight talk
Oh boy.
wireless sim on the big track.
Okay. So you were trying to set quick time on the quarter mile. No lights, couldn't see. Just be glad that
Yes.
wasn't. Just be glad that's never been Thursday Thunder in real life, or we might have a
Oh,
problem.
that would be horrible. And I was up there, my friend Blaine, who's the flag man for all the Thursday Thunder races, we were up there in the condos just sitting there and we got lunch and then the lightning hit when we were going down for driver intros. So we just decided we'd start practicing our commentating because
Oh
every
boy.
every race when they're out there we commentate. I've got the start finish line to halfway down the back, and he's got halfway down the back to start finish line. So
Okay. So you were trying to go PRN style with this.
yes,
Nice, nice. Now, I am gonna warn you because public address is my specialty. If you try to start coming for my job, we might have a problem here, kid.
yeah,
Keep your race car driver job. I'll do
yes.
the rest of the fun talking. All seriousness though, Cole. Four down, six to go. It's weird going back to 10 races for Thursday Thunder. You guys have not done that for a couple years, but I know you're a fan of it, just for no other reason than the fact it's more time in the race car. But how do you feel going pretty much into the back half of the season? I mean, I feel like the confidence, it's never a lack of confidence, but I just feel like the comfort for you in the race car is back where it needs to be.
I think it is, and I'm always really fast in practice, and just the big thing is execution and qualifying because qualifying is everything at Atlanta. I mean, you got to be able to race, but if you can't qualify in the top three, you're most likely not going to have a shot at winning.
And it's funny that you say that. We've had a couple drivers, Tegan Noland, who's running Summer Shootout, mentioned this a couple of weeks ago, just how, that he didn't realize how important qualifying has been until recently things started clicking. And like you said, you start up front, it makes it easier just because it's less cars you have to get through to get to the lead.
Oh, it definitely is. And the higher up you qualify, just like you said, the less cars you have to pass.
And the less
So,
you have to burn your stuff up to get there.
yes, that is true. And in legend cars, I have the Ford front end, which means it has a little bit less air intake. So it overheats a little bit when you're behind somebody. So
So Cole likes to not be behind people, and what's the easiest way to do that? Be in the lead.
exactly.
I know you're excited. This week's going to be fun actually because you get to it's Wednesday, Thursday double, so you've got July 4th week just 2 days early. Are you going to get back from Atlanta in time? I know it might not be on July 4th, but are you guys going to get back in time to at least have any sort of holiday celebration over the weekend?
Hopefully. But
Hopefully.
you never know.
Fair enough. By the time you get back, it's either going to be okay. We have a couple trophies, and that's going to be what we celebrate. Or Cole might get back and be so tired that he just sits on the couch and naps all weekend.
Nah, I'll get up. I'll get up. Hey, I got this new hat from Guy Harvey at the
Okay,
track the other day. It's this big giant hat and it's got like a bunch of stickers on the bottom that have stars and stripes and everything. I'm like, hey,
nice,
I'm gonna wear this for NASCAR or for 4th of July after
nice.
NASCAR weekend. And then we're like, well, we're not gonna be home.
Well, you ought to just bring it to the track and wear it at the track.
I sure will. Hey, I was
See,
wearing it
there
the
you
other
go.
day.
Nice, nice. Now that you've said that on Drive in Five, we're going to expect pictures on social this week.
Oh yes.
That's like a requirement now.
Yep.
One more thing to touch on here too that I know you wanted to mention. You've been not just killing it in the Legend car in Thursday Thunder. You've had a pretty decent run of the virtual Legend car on iRacing too. You went back to back to back, three straight major strength of field wins in the Legend car recently, which for those who aren't as familiar with iRacing, strength of field is exactly what it sounds like. It's basically the number telling you how good the field is. The bigger the number, the tougher the field. And for you to win three straight major SOF races, I know, I mean, for anybody is a big deal, but that's the first time you've been able to put together a string like that.
Yes, it is. And these are the first SOF races I've been able to win in the new Legend car because of how tough the competition is. And I finally got the setup really, really dialed in. And we've been able to win a lot in the SOF races, and they're really tough to win. So,
Sounds familiar. Tough to win in real life, tough to win in iRacing. Cole just doesn't take any prisoners. He's always up for the max challenge. That's how this works.
yes. And tonight was the other SOF race, and this one was at the bull ring. I did not get the win, so sadly the streak ended, but my screen froze and I ended up in the wall when it came back. I was like, come on.
Things that don't actually happen in real life. The that would be like the disconnect controller.
Yes.
Anybody that's familiar with that meme on the social media sphere. But I'm going to digress on that and let Cole talk about the sponsors and supporters because there's a lot of those. He's got two wins recently, and it takes all those people to make it possible. One.
77 Speed Shop for a super fast car, the Friends of Jacqueline Foundation, my mom and dad, Matt Jones Motorsports, Race Face Brand Development, and most importantly, God.
All right, Cole Denton, always fun to talk to. He's going to be going out on Wednesday night for round five, which will be the official halfway point of Thursday Thunder. Round six on Thursday. And for anybody that's watching this that wants to watch that racing live from EchoPark Speedway, formerly Atlanta Motor Speedway, never going to get used to that name change, just throwing it out there. US Legend Cars TV is going to be the place for that, Cole. Best of luck this week, and we will talk to you soon. And gosh, hopefully by the next time we're doing this, we hope there's a Thursday Thunder title to talk about. It's going to be coming by the time we get to the end of next month.
Yes, sir. That would be super amazing.
All right, guys. I'm Jacob Seelman. This has been another Race Face Drive-In 5. Back with more next time on raceface.tv, where you can go every day for all the latest around the world of racing.